France abolished the bank holiday for Victory in Europe Day temporarily in favour of another day to celebrate the EU, unearthed reports reveal. May 8 is marked in France, as it is in the UK, as the day Germany officially surrendered and the war in Europe came to an end. From 1953 to 1959, the day was a bank holiday until Charles de Gaulle changed it to be a commemoration instead. Then, in 1975 the commemoration was abolished by President Valéry Giscard d'Estaing in favour of marking the next day, May 9, instead, according to the connection. This was to commemorate May 9, 1950, when French statesman Robert Schuman made a foundational speech for the precursor to the European Union, and the French Foreign Affairs Minister called for friendship with Germany. The German president at the time thanked VGE, saying it gave him deep satisfaction and that it would give a new impetus to accomplish the work of European unification. Meanwhile, VGE justified abolishing May Day by insisting that hardly anyone had turned up to the commemorations in Paris that year. However, many people disputed this and were angry that their war commemoration had been taken away. In 1980, the question of bringing May Day back was raised again in the French cabinet by Guy Genermont, president of an association for decorated service people. He said, "The decorated veterans saw around 400,000 of their comrades killed and awarded medals posthumously, and they don't think that dedicating one day a year to them is over the top." After the election of François Mitterrand the following year, the day was brought back as a bank holiday. France, which suffered deeply under Nazi German occupation during World War II, is one of a few European countries to have a bank holiday on May 8 along with Poland and the Czech Republic, although Italy, Denmark and the Netherlands have bank holidays commemorating liberation days earlier in the year. Due to its special significance to French people, this date Le 8 Mai 1945 is a common name for a street or square in France. As for May 9, it has officially been Europe Day since 1985. Last year, May Day was marked in Paris with a ceremony at the Arc de Triomphe, where President Emmanuel Macron lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. The arch, which stands at the top of the Avenue de Champs-Élysées, had been restored for the celebrations after being vandalized by anti-government Yellow Vest protesters. President Macron also laid a wreath on Place Clemenceau of General Charles de Gaulle, who led the French resistance. Many local ceremonies took place across France, with local mayors laying wreaths for the fallen. Last year, there were fears that the day would be scrapped as a public holiday again, as part of Mr. Macron's plans to fund his promised tax cuts, according to the local. A leaked version of his speech in response to Yellow Vest protests sparked speculation that the May 8 holiday was to be axed, but when he delivered the speech, a week after the Notre Dame fire, there was no mention of May 8.